Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Teresa. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? If you would unmute your phone. There we go. Teresa, can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Yes or no?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Awesome. I can hear you.
Okay, for the people that don't have their face on the screen, we want to see your face. There's a reason for this. Howard's here. Howard, you look way different than I expected. Cornell, oh my God. Cornell's here.
What's up?
What's up? Miranda, good morning. You look different than you did in your picture. Brad, you don't have a face. What the hell? There you are. Maureen, where are you? And then we have Lewis Curtis, who's purple. Today is Purple Day with Lewis. So thank you all for attending this. This is going to be, I'm going to slam a bunch of information at you today. It's going to be crazy. So I want to ask many of you some really simple questions. We will start with, since Teresa is on my left, we'll start with Teresa Brown first. Teresa, can you hear me? No. Fran, we'll go with you. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, good.
Fran, how long have you been selling insurance?
30 years.
Sweet. Okay. So you got licensed in 1990?
Actually, no. Let me think about this.
Okay.
1980.
Dude, that's more than 30 years.
Well, it sure is. Sorry about that.
Oh, my God. You need a calculator?
Yeah, I got it right here.
And what are you mostly selling right now?
I'm doing a lot of Medicare supplements and Medicare Advantage.
Now, when you say a lot, how many a day?
Oh, boy. Like today? None.
No,
like,
I didn't say today. On an average, how many do you sell per day?
Boy, maybe 1, 2.
Okay. Cornell, how long have you been licensed?
4 years.
And how many, what are you selling right now?
Fully underwritten term.
And how many are you selling per day?
I'm selling 2 or 3 a week.
So that's negative.
Yes, negative 1/2.
Thank you. Howard, how long have you been licensed?
Since 85.
1985.
1985.
Okay. And what are you selling mostly right now?
I'm selling mostly right now indemnity plans, selling about 2 a day.
Okay. Miranda, good morning.
Morning.
We can hear you, Miranda. Yo, Miranda. Miranda. Okay, Miranda, we'll come back to you. Brad.
She just had me waiting 30 minutes.
Okay.
Brad.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
Love the hat. Brad, how long have you been doing this?
I'm brand new.
I can tell. No, I'm not going to give you a hard time. So when you say brand new, how long have you been licensed?
I've been licensed for a while, but I'm a golf professional. So I work in the golf business.
So
I work seasonally. I work seasonally in the Northeast.
Okay.
As a golf professional.
All right. Maureen. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
We can't see you. What's the deal?
I know. I'm gonna. I'll be ready next week. I just got ready this morning, so I'm gonna be ready next week.
Oh my God. Okay. What are you selling mostly right now, Maureen?
I sell all life products, term, whole life, children's, a lot of mortgage protection.
And how long have you been licensed?
3 years.
And how many are you selling per day?
2 to 3.
Okay. We have three callers. The first one is 936 I hate when they put sixes together. 936-662-7216. Who is that?
That's Shane.
Shane?
Yes, sir.
Shane. Oh my God, you're still alive.
I am.
I'm gonna rename you so that I don't have to call you by your number. Shane, what are you selling mostly right now?
Final expense and term.
And how many per day?
Well, I'm kind of getting back into it. I've been licensed for 4 years. I was selling, 3 to 5 a day. I got out of it for health reasons, and I'm getting back into it.
Okay. Next person, 813-440-0458. Who is that?
Teresa.
Teresa?
Yes, my picture's up on there, but for some reason cannot get a sound through there, so I just dialed in, but I can see you all.
Okay, groovy. Teresa, tell me, what are you selling right now?
Well, I've been licensed since 2007, but I've been in the corporate world, so I have my 220 as well as my life and health, and I just decided to step out in faith and leave Humana from doing the Medicare Advantage last month. So I haven't sold anything. I don't have a company yet. I've been reaching out to some companies.
Time out. I think this webinar is going to help you a lot.
Okay.
The reason that I say it's going to help you a lot is because many insurance people have a habit of talking too much. Now, Teresa, I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on everybody in this webinar, myself included.
Okay.
Myself included. The reason people don't buy from you over the phone is because you're talking them to death.
Yeah.
And you're boring the hell out of them. So let me go to Miranda right quick. Miranda, how many years have you been selling? Miranda, we are not good at reading lips. Okay, let me know when you got that fixed. All right, so the reason that y'all attended this webinar is, and paid money to do this, is because obviously you're not happy with the results that you're getting right now.
Correct.
When I first started selling insurance in 1985, 5 years after Fran started, which has been almost 35 years now. It'll be April 1st, will be 35 years. I started on April Fool's Day, which I think is a good day to start. I started by calling business owners to see if I can give them a quote on their group insurance. I was pretty good at that. And then the company that I was with they came out with homeowners insurance. And I decided, oh, that could be good too, because then if they'll trust me with their homeowners insurance, then I can sell them life insurance. And that's what I started doing. Everybody in the office laughed at me because I would be on a rotary dial phone calling people to find out when their homeowners expired. Not even trying to sell them, just information. At that time, we called it fact finding. You're just calling people to find out when their homeowners comes up for renewal. Then you call them back a month later and see if you can give them a quote. Slow process. But I made Rookie of the Year that year in 1985, brand spanking new. So let me ask you this question. And y'all can just randomly speak as you want. What do you think the number one problem that you're running into in insurance is today?
Not enough qualified leads.
Okay.
Not enough people to call. Yep.
Okay. Anybody else?
They're tired of receiving calls because they're inundated with commercials and phone calls.
Okay. Anything else?
leads that are very, very old.
Leads. How many people are paying for leads? Oh my God. Anybody else?
I am.
No? Maureen, are you paying for leads?
Yeah, I pay for leads.
How much are you paying?
$600 to $1,200 a month.
Oh my God. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is a way to get free leads so that they come to your email every day. But first, before we get into that, I want y'all to take out a legal pad or a piece of paper. And I want you to imagine that you own your own lead company. You're the owner of a lead company, and you're going to sell leads to other people. Okay? Are y'all with me?
Yep.
Yes.
Now, if you owned your own lead company and you were going to sell leads to other people, where would you get these leads? Y'all just randomly speak up.
Internet.
Internet. Okay. Okay. You said internet. What are you going to sell them? What kind of leads?
Facebook leads? I don't know.
Facebook. Okay.
TV leads.
What?
TV leads, leads from a television commercial.
Okay. Be more specific. Where are you getting the leads from? Where are they coming from?
People calling in after seeing a TV commercial about final expense life insurance. That's what I sell. And then they'll call in and say, hey, I need more information about final expense. And then that lead is then sold to me.
All right.
So I was.
I don't think y'all are really grasping on where I'm coming from with this. You own a lead company, and I'm going to sell leads. Let's see. I'm going to sell you a list of all the licensed realtors in your state.
Oh, you can get it from the. Can you get it from the licensing place?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because they brought it with a well, I used to a long time ago.
When I started my video series on YouTube, I started this series about 3 years ago, and we talked about setting up niche markets. So what I did is I created a website. My first website that I set up was a website called realestateinsuranceplans.com. And I downloaded a list of all the realtors in Texas, 197,000 realtors in the state of Texas. Names, telephone numbers, email address. I got it from the Texas Real Estate Commission. I went to licensees, downloaded the list, put them in an Excel spreadsheet, put them into a calling campaign, set them up on an email campaign, and this is what I said. Hello, this is Robert Russell. Do you have a minute? Yes. I wanted to see if I can give you a quote on your life insurance. Well, I already have life insurance. Exactly. That's why I called, see if I can save you some money. How much are you spending? I'm spending $30 a month. On how much coverage? On $100,000. And how old are you? 42. And how long have you had this policy? 10 years. Perfect. Is your email address still joe@joeblow.com? Yes. Awesome. I'm going to send you some quotes. You take a look at them. If you have any questions, give me a call. Hang up. Now, Fran, when you got licensed back 40 years ago, you were taught, and I was taught, to sell on the first appointment.
Most times, yes.
That thinking is gone. That's old news. What I teach people to do is to send out a quote on the first call and hang up. Then follow up and then start selling at that point. Because number one, if you're going to sell policies online, on the phone, you can't be quick to close. If you do, you're going to have the biggest lapse problem in your life. And you're going to get hit with chargebacks for days.
Mm.
I had a guy who started with me. He decided he didn't want to sell life insurance. He wanted to start selling final expense. And he said, they're going to sell me leads and I'm going to be put on advance. And he started selling and he got hit with about $4,000 of chargebacks. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about Vector. Once you're put on that Vector list, until you pay that balance off, you can't get appointed with anyone. So my suggestion is to quit doing what everybody else is doing and do something different. Find a niche market, a market that you want to go after. So Miranda, let's pick on you again. Before you got licensed, what did you do? What was your occupation?
I was a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. And how many stay-at-home moms do you think are out there in the state that you're licensed in?
Quite a few, actually.
How many is quite a few? 5, 10, 20?
I really don't know.
If you did know, how many would it be?
If I did know, I would say maybe 50.
Then why didn't you say that when I asked you the first time?
Because I really didn't know.
So what state are you in?
Maryland.
So in the whole state of Maryland, there's only 50 stay-at-home moms. That's it.
I'm sure there are a lot more.
Okay. Miranda, that could be your niche. So here's what you do. You go to Facebook and you create a group and you call it something simple. Stay-at-home moms. Oh my God, this is hard. It's amazing how many people will find this group and want to join this group. Since you're the admin of the group, you're going to be perceived as the guru for this group. Now you have a list of members in the group and you call them. That is your niche. But y'all are thinking way crazy and you want to spend money on leads. Stupid. Very stupid. Fran, what did you do 40 years ago before insurance?
I was in
like
college.
10 years old, huh?
No, I was in college.
Okay, so other than insurance, what is your passion? What do you like to do?
Well, I love to fish.
Okay, do you think there's other fishermen in the state that you live?
Well, I know there is.
Where do you live?
I live in Indiana.
And how many states are you licensed in?
I don't know, probably 8 or 9.
8 or 9, you're not sure.
I just went through it all and I let one of them 8.
Okay, so in 8 states, how many fishermen are in 8 states?
Oh, hundreds of thousands.
And if you started a group, let's just say it's a Facebook, you're on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay, good answer. Let's say you started a group called Fishermen's Unite. I mean, I don't know what you're going to call it. You can call it anything you want. And you're attracting people that like to fish. That is your niche market. And then you start contacting those members of the group because you call them and you say, hey, Howard, you're a member of my group, Fishermen's Unite. Can I ask you a question? What's Howard going to say? No, you can't ask me shit. He's going to say, yes, what do you want to ask? Who do you have your life insurance with?
Prudential.
Who's your homeowner's insurance with? When does it come up for renewal?
Next month.
But what y'all want to do is you want to go pay $3,000 or $4,000 for leads. The same leads that everybody else and their brother is getting, and they're calling these people every day. Be creative. Think think about social media and how you can use free leads to make you money. Okay? So now I'm going to do a screen share. Hold on. I got to get rid of these other windows because I'll get confused. Okay, what do y'all see on your screen?
Zoom meeting.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted you to see.
Zoom.
What? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you one of the most unused websites in the world, but you should be using it. It's called Craigslist. Let's go back to good old Miranda. Miranda, you're going to get picked on a lot today.
No problem.
I always find one person that I like to pick on. It's going to be you. Okay. Miranda, where do you live?
I live in West Laurel, Maryland.
Maryland. That's not what I wanted to do. Maryland, here's what I want. States. Maryland. What city is close to you in this list here?
Click on the Maryland suburbs of DC.
Okay. And you are a stay-at-home mom?
Yes.
Okay, so I typed in stay-at-home mom. Let's look at stay-at-home, period. Now, if you'll notice, this is a list of all the stay-at-home listings that are in Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
These are ads that people are posting. And if you click on reply, you can reply to them to get more information by sending them a email. Some of these are not going to apply to you. Let's go to a different thing. Let's pick on Fran for a minute. Fran, tell me where you're at again.
Indiana.
Indiana. States. And what city?
Close to Fort Wayne.
Let's see. Fishing. That would involve like community stuff, boats. You think there's any boats related to fishing?
Yeah, I think so.
You think people that own a boat fish?
Most of them.
So let's just say that you click on this listing here where they're selling this boat. How hard would it be to contact this person, James, at 765-639-7167 and ask him, is your boat still for sale? He's going to give you one of two answers. Yes, it is. No, it's not. For either answer, you can move to the conversation of fishing. So you're a fisherman, yes? Yes. How long have you been, do you use this boat to go fishing? Yes. I'm also an avid fisher myself. I've got a group on Facebook called Fishermen Unite. What kind of work do you do? Why can't you have a conversation with this guy? But yet, some of you want to find the hard way to do this. So here's what you do. Now I'm going to show you what I've done here. I'm going to go to my account. Let's see if I can move this little thing here. See if I can remember my password. Yes. So what I did is I set up a search. And I set up searches in the entire state of Texas and in California. California because I do car insurance and homeowners. Texas because I do real estate and homeowners. Again, so what I did is I set up a search. So let me show you how to set up a search so that leads come directly to your email every day. So what you'll do is you'll go to Craigslist and let's just say Fort Wayne, Indiana. And you want to set up a search for boats. Okay? You're going to have to set up an account with Craigslist first. Then you're going to put over here and then pick the city that you want to do it in. Well, the way my license works is that my license says that I can sell anywhere in the entire state. Is that how your license works, Fran?
Yes, it
But you're
does.
not limited just to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
No.
You can
Nope.
sell in the entire state. So
Yes.
what you'll need to do is you'll need to set up searches for each area that Craigslist has on their website. So since you're in Indiana, you're going to have 5 or 6 different searches. And since we're going to be doing a niche for you, which is fisherman. Do you like that idea of fisherman, by the way? I just kind of picked one for you.
Well, I'm getting to like it.
Good answer. Okay, so let's just go. Just leave this open. Miles from Zip. Price range. What do you think a good price range is for a boat? $500?
You mean a new one?
Used.
Yeah.
Now these are used boats.
Oh, used boats? Oh, one that actually will run, probably about 1,500.
Okay, but we don't care because you're not buying a boat. Let's go
Okay.
500.
Then 500.
500 is a good number. So we're going to look for all boats for sale. And we're looking for sailboats, power boats, human boats. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know.
Boy.
All right, so then we update search. Now, here's the key. And I'm going to do this on a video, so if I lose you, don't worry about it because you'll get to see this video again.
Okay.
We hit save search. Let me move this little thing over. Okay, save search. And if we go down here, you're going to click this little button. And it turns the alerts on. And then I'm going to go to edit. And every day, every single day for the rest of my life until I die, I'm going to get an email from Craigslist that has every listing that every person in Fort Wayne, Indiana posts about their boats being for sale. You can set this search up for just about anything, and you're automatically going to get, now right there, I'm going to get 85 listings today of people selling their boats. Now what you do is you invite these people to your Facebook group and you start interacting with these people. Does anybody have any questions about what we've done so far?
I do. What did you hit to get the automatic forwarding?
The automatic what?
the way you're having these forwarded to your account, you hit edit. I didn't see what you hit.
Edit. That right there?
Go back one more.
Are you talking about the search?
Yeah, you hit search, and then what you did to have them sent to your emails every day.
Oh, right here. See where it says notification email?
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Okay, but let's go back. See right here where it says alerts?
Yep.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Let me move this thing over. It's in my way. Y'all are in my way. Y'all get out of my way. Okay. And then I hit edit. And then once you hit alert on, then it'll come to my email every single day. So you can run a search on anything in any area that you want. If you sell car insurance, you're going to want to do a search for everybody that's posting for cars. And I'm going to show you in the next session, next class, how to take these names and put them into an Excel spreadsheet and to start calling about 200 people per hour. What? 200 an hour? Is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. Show you how to do it. So this is one way to get free leads. Is there anything on here that you think would not work for you? Let's talk about that. Anybody? Don't be shy.
I think this is a very good idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate this into my final expense business, how to find people of a certain age. I target age groups, I would say ages 50 to 85.
Miranda, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You hit a hot button for me, and since I'm picking on you, you're gonna get. I'm fixing to really pick on you like big time.
Uh-oh.
So I hope you don't have weak skin. I hope you can have some thick skin for what I'm fixing to nail to you. Okay. Final expense. These are people that are age 50 and above, right?
Yes,
Okay. Miranda, how old are you?
39.
And how long have you been working full time?
I would say about 4 years.
4 years. So in the last 4 years, how many people have called you to buy life insurance?
Usually the people don't call me, I call them. You know,
No,
I'll get the lead
that's not the
from-
question. The
Zero.
question is,
Zero.
how many people have called you to try to sell you life insurance?
Zero.
Zero. Fran, in the 40 years that you've been working full time, how many people have called you to sell you life insurance? In 40 years.
I'm going to say maybe one or two.
So we'll go with 2 in
Okay.
40 years. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cornell, how long have you been working full time? Cornell's frozen. Teresa, how long have you been working full time?
25 years.
And how many people have called you to buy life insurance?
Lately I've been getting a lot of calls because I signed up for AARP.
And how many people have called you since you've been working to sell you life insurance?
Since I've been working, about 10.
10?
Wow.
Yes, about 10.
Wow, that's crazy.
Since I've been working, but since I've signed up with AARP, I've been bombarded. My phone's been ringing.
That's crazy. I signed up and nobody's called me yet. Okay, so I've been working since I was 17. I'm 58. I've had 0 calls. 0. No one has ever called me to sell me life insurance. Now, I know that I'm a popular person, but not everybody in the friggin' world knows who Robert Russell is. I would think at least one person would try to call me to sell me life insurance. So Miranda, where am I going with this? The people that you're calling in final expense, how many calls do you think they're getting a day to sell them final expense?
Oh, they're probably getting a lot of calls. I know
How
I'm not
many
the only
per
one
day?
calling.
How many per day?
I think they probably get about 3 to 5 calls a day
A day?
from different
So-
final expense companies.
You're hoping that after you get off the phone with them, you're praying that somebody is not better than you on selling them final expense. Is that right?
Yes,
And you're praying that you don't get replaced.
yes.
But yet you know that they're going to get at least 5 calls a day. Why would you go after that market? Why would you go after a market where you know that 5 people are going to call them every single day, but yet you're still called that same market? Why not go after a market that nobody's calling people? Fran just said 1 or 2 in 40 years. Fran, how old are you?
64.
64. He is prime market for final expense.
Not a one.
None for me.
Yeah.
Teresa said 10 because she signed up for AARP. Here's my point. Go after a market that nobody is calling. Life insurance. Because you don't want to be replaced. Because I guarantee you, Miranda, if I call your people, I will replace you. There's a 95% chance that I will replace you because I'm going to ask the right questions to replace you. So go after a market that you can't be replaced. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, I know there's people that make a lot of money selling final expense. Miranda, are you driving to appointments?
I was, but I'm trying to get out of that now. I would much rather work from home. But yes,
Okay.
I was driving to appointments for 4 years, all types of dangerous neighborhoods and neighborhoods my husband didn't necessarily want me going to, but I went anyway because, you know, you want to close these deals and, you know, get paid.
Is anybody driving to appointments?
No.
Anybody?
Yeah, sure.
Fran, you're driving to appointments?
Some, not very many, but yes.
I'm not. Cornell's not.
I'm a newbie.
Okay. Is anybody selling from home?
I am. Cornell is.
Yes, Cornell. Howard, yes. Brad, you're brand new. You selling from home?
Absolutely. Only.
I plan to.
This is Beverly. I'm brand new and I haven't done anything, so I'm learning.
Okay, perfect.
Beverly.
Here's my point. You can call 200 people per hour if you have the right phone system and work on sending quotes out and don't try to close them on the first day. The reason that most of you aren't doing that is because you don't have enough people to call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is you're either buying leads or you're calling a limited set of people. And you're freaking out because you think, oh my God, I've only got 50 people to call. And then you nail those first 10 and they tell you no. And now you've only got 40 people left. And you're thinking, oh my God, if I say the wrong thing, then I'm going to be unemployed because I will exhaust my 50 people. And so you don't call. You don't even get on the phone because you're afraid of losing the 40 people that you have left to call. Is that the case? Is that what you're doing? What if you have 197,000 people to call? How afraid are you going to be of screwing up those calls? I'm not afraid, because I know that out of 197,000 people, I'm only going to get about 3% that are going to want to talk to me. Now, Miranda, do you have a calculator?
Yes.
What is 3% of 197,000?
Close to 600, 6,000.
How many?
Should be close to 6,000.
6,000. So let's say that 6,000 people talk to me. That's a lot of no's. If you do the math, out of 197,000, I'm only talking to 6,000. Let's say that I only talk to 6,000 of those people, and only 50% will let me send them a quote. That's 3,000 quotes, right? Out of 3,000, let's say that I am a loser at closing. I only close 50%. 50% of 6,000 is how many?
3,000.
There we go. I'm glad y'all are good with math. So I only close 3,000 of those people. Let's assume that the average commission is how much? Y'all tell me what the average number is.
500 AP.
500. 500 times 3,000 is how much?
150,000.
Oh, no.
Wow, that sucks. That means I only make 150,000?
Off of 3%.
That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be happy making 150,000 by just sitting your butt on the phone calling people every day?
Absolutely.
Here's the reality. I do 15 sales per day. That's my closing rate. My income over the last 6 years is about 1.5 million of commission per year. Who's laughing at me?
Cornell, because I know the story, Robert. That's why I hit you up last week.
What?
I said I know this story. This is when I reached out to you about the class, and I have Beverly Watson on the phone, and I know she's blown away right now.
Okay, here's the deal. You've got to change your thinking. You've got to quit worrying about trying to sell on the first call. If you set a goal to send out 30 quotes per day, that should be your main goal. 30 quotes per day. Everybody that talks to me knows that I harp, and Howard can tell you this because we just got off the phone yesterday. The goal is 30 quotes per day. I will tell you that over and over again. So if you go back and watch my videos on YouTube, selling life insurance over the phone, you will see that if you have a schedule, and this is a schedule that I stick to even today, after doing this for 34 years, not as long as Fran, because Fran is our old fart of the group.
I actually paid for this.
Well, you get a bonus because you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so here's the plan. Set up a schedule. My schedule starts at 9 o'clock. From 9 to 10 in the morning, I do follow-ups. Follow-ups are from quotes that I sent out yesterday. From 10 to 4, 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., I eat at my desk at 11:30. So I take 30 minutes for lunch. And this schedule does not vary. If you call me between 9 to 4, I probably will not answer the phone. You're going to get a voicemail. And people get pissed off. I tried to call you. You don't return my calls. That's because I'm working, dude. So here's the schedule again. 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. Follow-up calls. 1 hour of follow-up calls. 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. is prospecting calls. These are calls that I'm making to see if I can send you a quote on your insurance. Life insurance, car insurance, homeowners, whatever it is. Most of my business is life insurance. 30 quotes. That's my goal. Once I hit 30 quotes, I am done. Finished. Tired of calling you. I don't want to talk to your ass anymore. At 4 o'clock, I'm continuing my follow-up calls. So these are follow-ups from the quotes that I sent previously. Does everybody understand that? From 4 to 5. What happens at 5:01? Anybody? Anybody got any ideas?
Out the door.
You shut
Bye-bye,
down.
y'all.
You enter.
For the day.
I turn this thing off. And see that door behind me? I walk out that door and I close it. This is my home office. What you see is my home office. So if you don't have a schedule and you let other people control your time, you will not have a life. Period. 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. I don't work Saturdays. I don't work Sundays. I don't return calls after 5 o'clock. If they say, can you call me back after 6? Guess what I tell them? Oh, I'm so sorry. My office is closed. We close at 5 o'clock. But I can call you back tomorrow after 9. Would that be better for you? And if they tell you I can't talk during those hours, that's crap. If you ask them a question and they tell you, I don't know. Miranda did that to me. She said, I asked her a question. She said, I don't know. And did y'all hear what my response to her was?
If you did know.
If you did know, what would it be? Does anybody have kids? Anybody have kids at home? Anybody?
I do.
You do. Miranda,
Yes.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask one of your kids a question. And if they say, I don't know, ask them, if you did know, what would it be? Write that down.
I like that.
It worked on you. Because you said, I don't know. And I said, if you did know, what would it be? And immediately you gave me an answer. Use that on prospects. If you ask them a question that they tell you, oh, how much are you paying? I don't know. Well, if you did know, how much would it be? They'll give you an answer. It's the fluff. They're giving you fluff. They're trying to avoid you. You must take control of your phone calls. Miranda, you answered it just like that. It was crazy how that worked. Brad's over there laughing at me. So, any questions on the schedule?
I really like that schedule because in final expense, going door knocking and everything, they would tell us we needed to work from sun up to sundown. That really doesn't work for a person like me because I have small children at home. And sometimes I would even take the baby. I would take my daughter with me to an appointment. And they got tired of being on the road. They would say, Mommy, how come we can't go home? It was just a really crazy situation. It caused a lot of stress in my marriage because my husband, he's like, well, why do you have these kids going with you from appointment to appointment? So I really like that schedule, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So.
The first problem that you have to overcome if you're going to work 9 to 5 is you've got to really think about how are you going to get names and telephone numbers. So we're going to do another screen share. And we're probably going to go over the time because I lied to y'all. I pretty much lied to you. I told you this is going to last 1 hour. There's no way that I can do everything that I want to do in 1 hour. So if you need to go in 7 minutes, go ahead and go. I'm going to send you the video when we're done. But what I want to do is I want to show you some things that I'm doing to create leads. When you join me, you're going to get a list of websites where you can get names and telephone numbers based on the occupation that you're calling. I'm real big on niches because when you call people, you want to tell them, like when I call realtors for realestateinsuranceplans.com, I tell them I'm the broker for the state of Texas for real estate insurance plans. Want to see if I can give you a quote on your life insurance. You want to be the expert for that industry. So if you call truck drivers, I'm the broker for Truck Drivers International for the state of California. When they hear that, they think that you're the expert for that industry. So since I started doing realtors, what I did is I created a Facebook profile. Can y'all see my screen?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
I set up a Facebook profile and I go after mostly realtors. This is my Facebook profile. Friends, 4,931. Now, here's what I do. Once I get them as a friend, then I send them a request to join my business page, which I'm trying to go to, which is Robert J. Russell Companies. Once they join the group, and I'll go over here. Once they've joined the group, now the way these fan pages work, you can only invite them to your fan page if they're a friend first, okay? So that means that here's the list of people that have joined my group, okay? I mean, my fan page. Remember, they had to be friends first before they can be a fan or be on my business page. I go look at the first person, Tamara Brown. Now, since Tamara is on my fan page, I am now going to unfriend her. Ooh, that's bad, isn't it? No, because anytime I post on my fan page, she still sees it. Vivian Gonzalez, I unfriended her. Daphne Zagon, she's a friend from high school. I got to keep her. Shanta Taylor, have no idea who she is. David something, unfriending. He's a realtor. Miranda, sorry, Miranda.
Don't unfriend me.
You've already been unfriended a long time ago. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
So here's what happens. When I post on my fan page, everybody who has liked my fan page will see my post. So I'm going to post this. Can you see this? And then we'll put a little color to it. Share now. And see, so here's what happens. Now I can post anything I want on my fan page, and people that were friends will still see it, even though I unfriended them. Then what I do is I go back to my friends list, and since they've been taken off, I now replace them with new realtors because I'm going after the realtor market, remember? And I do find friends. She's a realtor. Friend request. Sonia, probably a realtor, friend request. Now, how much does this cost me to do this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Zero. Big goosies. All right, so that's one suggestion. Use Facebook. Facebook is a beautiful thing. Here's another thing I did. I set up a group called the Real Estate Referral Network. These are realtors who have joined the group. 8,766 members. So what I did is I told the realtors in a video that I sent out. Hold on. Fix to go to the video. If you're a realtor in Florida, Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, California, watch this video. And so what I did is I have a list of what's called preferred realtors, one realtor per city. If they want to be the preferred realtor per city, then I will let them be the only person for that city on this website that I made, theworldrealestatenetwork.com. So if they want to send a referral out to another realtor, then they look up the city to find out who the realtor is for that city. These are the newest realtors that have added on. These are the newest realtors. So what I did is I said, okay, if you're in these states, if you will agree to put, hold on, let me get there. If you will agree to put this URL on your website, the quoting page to homeowners and car insurance, if you'll put that link on your real estate website, homeowners insurance quotes, because when you buy a house, you got to get homeowners insurance to close on the house, right? If you will agree to put this, I will let you be the preferred realtor for your city. And you'll have no competition in that city. Realtors are jumping on this one. How much did this cost for me to do this?
$0.
Good morning. So here's what I want you to think about. When I was a kid, my mother, I would ask my mother a question. I mean, this is as a 10-year-old. I would ask her, can I have this? And she said no. And sometimes I would ask her a question and she would say maybe. And I always thought, well, if I can get her to maybe, I can get her to yes. So in my mind, no always means maybe. Maybe always means yes. And that's been my way of thinking for the last 48 years. So what I want you to think about is I want you to think about how can you use free information that's out there to get you leads? Because the number one problem that you're having is not enough people to call. Once you've solved that problem, then on the next training session that we're going to have, I'm going to teach you how to make those calls and what to say. But your number one problem is not enough people to call. That's what you got to overcome first. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do, is to overcome not having enough people to call. Brad, what do you plan on selling?
Life insurance.
To who?
I was
Who?
the a specific niche, maybe contractors.
Have you lost your mind? Brad,
Yeah.
have you lost your mind?
No.
What do you do?
Well, I'm a golf professional.
Hello,
But that'll be a niche too.
dude. Forget about the contractors. You can talk golf to these people. Go after everybody that plays golf. Small thinking, Brad. Go after golfers. Do you like golf?
Sure.
So if we have a conversation about golf, are you going to bore me to tears talking about golf? Yes, no, maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not.
Yes, you are. Because I don't know shit about golf. But other golfers want to talk about golf. I wear this LSU hat, not because I'm a big LSU fan. I played LSU tennis when I was in college. But I go wear this hat, and it's crazy the people that come up to me and want to talk about LSU football. The only reason I found out that LSU won last night is because I saw it on Facebook this morning. But yet, if I go to the store, strangers will come to me because they want to talk about LSU football. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find out who they are. What's your name? Where do you live? You, Brad, need to go after golfers. That's your niche. If you like golf, there's how many thousands of people out there playing golf?
Oh, millions.
Millions?
Yeah.
Y'all want to do the math on that one? Closing rate, 50%? So what I want y'all to think about is, here's your homework for tonight. And I want you to report back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. I want you to come back to me with your new niche that you're going to go after. And then tell me how you're going to go after these people. Is it going to be through Facebook? Is it going to be through Twitter? Is it going to be through making videos on Instagram? But I want you to think big. I mean, the crazier the idea, the better. So here's the prize for the best idea, and I get to choose. The best idea that I get on the niche market gets a vacation voucher to Mexico. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
So you're going to get a vacation to Mexico. 8 days, 7 nights in Mexico. Damn, for $65 I get a trip to Mexico? Yep. But only one person wins. And you got to come back live to tell me what your idea is. If you reply back and say, I can't make it next week, but here's my idea, you lose. You don't even qualify. Teresa, are you in?
I'm in.
Howard?
I'm in.
Howard, don't be calling me trying to get me ideas from me. Don't be cheating. Fran, are you in?
I'm in.
Miranda?
Yes, absolutely.
Maureen, are you in?
Yes, I'm in.
Beverly?
I'm in.
Cornell? Cornell's still dead.
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm in.
good. You're driving. Glad you're still alive.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
None at all? Okay.
Yes, that vacation to Mexico. Where at in Mexico?
Oh my God. You'll have a choice of 8 different places.
Okay.
It's going to be Mexico City. No, not Mexico City. Mexico City is a dump. Oh my God. I took my son for his senior trip to Mexico. We went to Cancun and we got stuck in Mexico City. And the plane was delayed. And this is before text. And so we had no way of knowing that our flight was changed to a different day. So we're walking all over the Mexico City airport and no one speaks English. Oh, what a nightmare that was. Oh my God. No, you'll never go to Mexico City, by the way. All right, so we are now 8 minutes over our time. Do you have any questions before we end this?
Is there a maximum number of face groups that you can make?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've got probably 100 groups. I don't know. I would say find out. just keep on making groups until they stop you. But Brad, golf, dude. Oh my God, golf. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. I will send this video out so that y'all can watch this again. You get to watch me verbally abuse the people that are verbally abused today, like Miranda and Brad and old man Fran, who's older than me. Hey, you only got picked on because you've been doing this 5 years longer than me. So you know what? It's your own damn fault.
I hear you.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great week. And we will see you next Tuesday where y'all give me your great niche market idea and one person will win a vacation.
Okay.
So that is
Okay,
it for
thank
me.
you.
We'll talk to you later.
Take care.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye now.
All right, goodbye.